Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
What it do? What it do? Still with the camp, sound like a lamb. Big boss hog. Boss dog. Can't pull through the door and the talk to the box. Forget about soliloquy. Them tough times don't last. Cause people do enough yourself. Cut them in the foul up and be mad at. Peak game. Peak game. Eddie Foes on West Wing. How y'all doing, man? Your boy having a late start to my day. You know what I'm saying? Been tired, man. Getting to the money. Getting to the money. You know what I'm talking about? In summertime, like I told y'all in the last video, kids out of school, so they're finna try to eat up everything. So your boy trying to get that money in. You feel me? Let's stop boxing. Mr. Batikuni morning, Anina, Turki Alalshikh. I thought Turk was gonna solve all the problems in boxing. I thought Turk was gonna be here to unify boxing. I thought Turk was taking over boxing. I thought Turk was, because it shows a lot of fights ain't being made because of Turk. It shows a lot of fights are looking messy because of Turk. Mainly, Tess Crawford Canelo fight. Before Turk was paying boys whatever they want. Now Turk like, man, my brother, you I'm not paying you that. You didn't do nothing. You're lying about they couldn't. That's what I thought. I thought that was the case. I thought that was what the brother was gonna do. I thought he's the best in boxing, and he's gonna take over the sport, and Turkey has all the fighters, and blah. What happened to all that? Huh? What's going on? Fights not getting made because he trying. I give him credit for trying, but it's like no, and then you making fights. You trying to make fights that nobody care about, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We gonna keep it all the way 1,000, okay? And the Bud Buddies, buckle up because you finna get mad. Terence Crawford versus Canelo don't make sense. That ain't a fight that nobody wants but Turkey. Okay? I'm sorry. It don't make sense. I've been saying it from day one. It don't make sense. Canelo versus Dave Benavidez makes sense. Right? That makes perfect sense. That's a fight that everybody wants. Everybody wants to see Canelo versus Dave Benavidez. That's a fight that's in high demand. Everybody is doing that. I mean, everybody wants that fight. But Turk. So I'm not, and then with Turk, it's almost like you gotta sell your soul to him for him to endorse you. Nah, I ain't selling nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, we ain't moving like that, player. Especially when Turk was holding dude's hand and he got ring men. Bro, that threw me for a loop. I ain't gonna hold you. This man had ring men in the ring. Bro, I'm sitting there, bro. I'm like, hey, why that dude in the ring with his shirt off, bro, walking around talking about round 3? Fight! No, bro. What we doing? Where the ring girls at? Huh? Where are they at? Where the ring girls? Like the normal boxing events, they got ring girls. These dudes had ring men in there, bro. I said, nah, this boy zesty, bro. I don't like that. That boy got some sugar in his tank. You know what I mean? He doing that stuff that, nah, bro. Come on, man. I ain't agree with that. I'm sorry. I ain't finna say that because I'm going to get in trouble. I said at the end of the day, bro, it's like, we gotta get back to boxing, bro. Like, just get back to boxing. Quit all the antics, all these, video game fights. Let's make fights that make sense, right? What Cheeto Head say? Let's make America great again, right? Guys, let's make America great again. Cool. All right, let's make boxing great again. I'm gonna make a hat. Let's make boxing great again. Cut all the BS, bull jive, video game fights that we not asking for. Cut that bullshit out, right? Cut it out. Throw it away. blow it up, pause. Whatever the case is. Get it out the sport, bye. You know what I'm talking about? We want fights that make sense. You know, that's just what it is. So Turk, if you're going to contribute to that, you should have, since you signed Canelo, you should have told Canelo, look, hey, we want you, my brother. And Canelo be like, that's all, my friend. But my brother, I want you to fight David Benavidez. 200 million. Canelo be like, me no fight. Me no fight. Me no fight David Benavidez for what? For what? What I gain for fighting 200 million? I'll fight Crawford 200 million. Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, man. That's the fights we want. We want Canelo versus David Benavidez. Ooh, that almost was an accident. Dang. Pray for y'all, man. Hey, these people almost had an accident behind me, man. Hope y'all get y'all destination safely. I do really genuinely be praying for y'all. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? But to get back on topic, man, we want to see Terrence Crawford, Boots, or Terrence Crawford as anybody at 154. Murders Island, fights that matter. Virgil Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want those fights. We don't want fights that don't make sense. And that's my point. And that's what I've been frustrated at in boxing as of late, is because we got a lot of pointless fights that nobody asking for. I don't want to see Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. For what? I'll watch it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be capping and be like, oh, I'm not going to watch it. I'll watch it, but it's like, where did this fight come from? You know? Especially when Terrence Crawford has been seen or said, quoted, saying, hey, man, y'all don't know boxing. I'm going to cap out at 154. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, 154 is my weight that, you know, I'm going to stop at. That's what the man said. So he went from that to, you know, I'm going to go and fight Canelo and I'm going to be great. And I'm going to beat Canelo. Then I'm going to go back down to 154. I might try to do it again. So it's just like, man, this, I ain't gonna lie to you. The way boxing is right now, I don't like it. Because the current structure of boxing is like, I get it, you know, some fights weren't being made. But if you're gonna try to fix boxing, all Turk needed to do, since he got the money, all he needed to do was basically intervene when these fights, you know, not being made. Hey, look, what's going on, Al Heyman? What's going on, Bob? What's the problem? Well, these dudes, they want to fight, but, you know, so want this amount of money. Well, is there a demand for that? You know, let me look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers. You know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'm willing to help, you know, fund the fight. You know? I just need this amount of percentage off the pay-per-view sales for this fight. Oh, bet. All right, cool. And that's it. I just solved the problem. We don't need Turk in the front, dancing like Sean Combs in front of the videos. That boy Turk is a Middle Eastern Sean Combs. That's what it seemed like to me. Take that, buddy. Take that. Buddy, take it. Buddy. Come on, take it, my brother. You be like, nah, bro, I ain't taking nothing, bro. Pause. What you talking about? Calm down, brother. Take it, brother. Just lay down, brother. You be like, hold on, bro. Hey, I'm finna all I'm saying, bro, is that all jokes aside, you know, I try to entertain y'all, man. All I'm saying, all jokes aside, is that we want relevant fights. Turki Alalshikh is not delivering relevant fights in the sport of boxing. I think I'll give him credit for one fight. Dimitri Bivol better be. That's it. That's the only relevant fight that he made. Other than that, he ain't made no relevant fights. You trying to get Boots to fight the races, that don't make sense. You got Timothy Bradley. Oh, man, Boots, man. You better be careful. You better stay away from man. They would have to call the medical examiner in the ring for that boy. You know what I'm talking about? For that boy, I'm talking about the racist. I don't say his name on my channel. The racist would have been going to the ME. He would have got body bag and toe tag. He would have been a cold case. I'm telling you that right now, bro. First 48. On the first 48, the racist was in the ring. Got the soul knocked out his body. Was it justified? Stand by on the first 48. Man, come on, bro. You better pray. It's the first 48, nigga. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's what would have happened. Body bag, toe tag. So we just want relevant fights, man. That's all we want, bro. We want the relevant fights. We want fights that matter. I want fights that matter. That's all I want in the sport of boxing, man. That's all Turk needed to do, bro. Is just come in and help on the back end of fights that can't get over the line. Hey, where y'all need help at? Okay. Oh, he want this amount? All right, cool. Let me see the demand for that. All right, bet. This what it's projected to make? All right, cool. I help. I donate. But I just need a little percentage off the pay-per-view sales. That's it. They be like, all right, cool, bet. And that's it, bro. You straight. This man trying to form like, a bad boy, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. My bad. He buddy, baby. We gotta stop, won't stop. You're like, bro, stop playing. So, hopefully, he seemed like he's starting to figure stuff out. So hopefully, he get everything figured out. You know what I mean? Because he ain't giving boys the money no more. All that money he was giving boys, he like, man. He losing money. He lost money on Crawford. He lost 10 million here. He losing millions almost every fight. You know what I'm saying? I think the only successful fight that he put on was Better B-Ball. You know what I mean? That's real talk. So, we shall see. Numbers don't lie. And let me know what y'all think. Let's go.